in economic challenges be brave. They be omo pay lip service to it. Oh, enya papa, but omo can baby say nearby, say nearby, into omo ba, omo boka go be brave. Tafi no ombe tete omo kaba. Inti sayanhwe ye na yentimi anye dwumaden amagana fo hu se baby ya bu oman na duru no. Sayantoa so a oman no anhwe na atete apansam. Enu nti na ama enche bia no yebeguso na ya adwuma se na be ya ebetimi aboa. Hu se nekura de Pentecost for the BB abetu.
Yeah, almost
up to now kra no mente se omo aba beka se eye fake. Se eye fake dia e bia mo na mbeka. Almost COVID. Any Ukraine Russia no. Ama se tight crown ko. But me tina ha na me kan say COVID and Ukraine na me chiri mu kra e ma me the variables beto ho and this ka so oboa na so de na no kra no so ntimi nka no ka so mismanagement yanchi obi ada Ghana ha kra no you start your politics nipa ya che no a wo ye minister ye di na kotu jail mu o NDC ni nipa ya che no wo ye former CEO ye di na kotu jail ya convict no kra no NDC so but obi hu no ka so corruption. But won't mean point baby a corruption no. Okay, say akwa bi ko tena baby ko kan say attachia akoye corruption. It ye hwehwem. E ko na osi nkrofo na tua ne ka. Say onkoye. E na okoye a okọ petition special prosecutor. Special prosecutor aba say akwa no ka o mu investigating because ono ase nkrofo be na man discuss onko twantro. So any anka ye kan anka ye special prosecutor and the aba anka beka say attachia kra corruption. And no na say a year or daddy be our moka.
I said, no, there are certain appointees of your government, OSP, initiates investigations into their conduct.
Very important. And I am a decra because when say, was starting attaching a diano. Ubia air shed the Ebequacusi. Yeah, na nipana, and nipam, you know, mobile say a dance for no. Ever cancel much and trona.
So it means, Mosomono, you are not immune to corruption.
Exactly so, but we shall. No one is guilty until proven guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction.
True.
Court to be anywhere. Ye de NPP ni biako. Okay, say ye buy in 2000 and NDC buy in 2009. Asabi ni yere omo kwa buruchiri akwache omo. Say ye investigate omo akwasi oseje omo tu ni di rice master omo si
former boss.
Exactly. Omo ye ni nyina wie ni kosi sen. Ankosi aga. Omo de court anyeye because enyina so obi eni ho dipa no wanye bone ko ye bone anka court e bi nya anka ye nya prosecutors nya nyina so e ma court e di buano.
You was 2024 the corruption cannot be a campaign message.
Oh debi say be corruption there the ebas beba.
Oh
say ye can corruption there because dia aba atodwa ena etimi ka ho asam dia wo ka say bia yesusu say so ma say corrupt there eno nka ho. Because dia ba to dwane se enye no kure se oman yi mo starting for republic up to ene nipa omoye ministers omoye aban panimfo aya appoint omo de okomu jail omo nya NDC for ana enye no kure Victor Solomon Kwame Pepra Yefra Ibrahim Adams omo nyina latest one kura okoya President Akufo-Addo hu ni mobo because now yare ayi no kra no your friend Abuga Pele na on the first CEO omo call youth employment okay say youth employment omo ba no omo si ya buy be sesam aye ni ye omo sisa omo friend Jida omo jiskani nyina didai nti say nipa na obeye sa CEO no
Awal
okoda jail na nsan ha na yi ni firi ho eno kire wo say ye ka corruption dia NDC enia no. Because obi eni oya convicting for corruption e o man mu a wo ye NPP ni da. Nansan e convicting crofobia NCA at TVA meboa.
Yeah.
Omo agitu mu say ye wiae into court no convict omo. But me say law no de anka yen repeal. Say uko wie sika wia. Na wa wo be ka kire court omo say article 3 bia ya na uko trigger. Into uko ka kire say ampa megitum say mawia. Na ka say ne
happy
na what you would interest then one say na ko bia be wiane in the next 10 years na on penema trial no nko na ka say ampa megitum say mawia enti enye na ansan ya o just last year also and a conviction by omo ye mahama appointees eti ye ka corruption dia there be adwuma yaye any normal ya kati corruption no and very important.
The PPA boss no former PPA boss no a case in the cry no.
Our court.
Yeah, I know it's in court, but
Yes.
no cry no Emma who say I mean most no kakrata etuamoto.
Na utie case no kra na baby any who actually say we ska.
Wow.
Ska bi say. Oye PPA boss no. Ni na konta ono akobie company bi ena na konta director ena ono so director e o company no ena eye omanya contract e o man mu. The most important thing yen hwem say contract no almost a fata so mbenyana. That's very important. Because I was say obi adidi. Don ene uye adwuma wo eye Global Media Alliance.
Good.
Na ene wife ebetimi supply bibi wa ha. Na aka say don ye adwuma ntima me wife on supply bibi. And see that but say on qualify na wo de undue advantage e mana. Ena obeka sampa say nipa no or ye conflict of interest na keka. Let's see how it goes. Ogusua or ye ehu enhwehwemu. President ashu sampa ono de waka say we corrupt e wona ban mu a obeyi we free ho. Say ye can say oye no on can say we corrupt but ye ni free ho e can say kotena nche. Otena nche no investigation no cause no ka say okay on tena ho kra. Na onto aso no omonye. Nti omuguso a omoye. But we ma ye kan. Ye hu court convict nti ye ka corruption dia eno kra edi ye nyina so a ye be chirichirim ama Ghana fo ate ase ama Ghana fo hu se ehimfo ena ya kronfo ehimfo ena di o man yisika ehimfo kra na omaje tum sampa sika no yaje ni se betua na nsen ya o ye nipa num o mu nyina mahama na appoint o
Mame na wase Awal ye na where your welcome remarks and so no cry we did 10 good minutes.
Hey, Don.
In your welcome remarks.
5 minutes.
No, 10 minutes.
You.
So I'm monitoring the time.
Okay.
And I will be unfair. Say, Mama, Kwaku Boateng, so I'm Memua, and I'm sure he might want to react to this issue.
Reacting said there be already a prelims. Oh, no, so funny.
Then someone can go and this is
so funny prelims. Me can be young so.
Oh, yeah, sure. Kwaku Benetting. Bibi Aboko. One and I know because where you now mo branch elections ne techima hwe and so now general secretary at the statement by say factions na smoke the peace piper all is now well.
Oh, but say well musa said NDC man about.
Ai!
Unse mini I can say mayedi. And we so we ja NPP I go join CPP no kan che me there. Cause on gasa say NPP ni. On gasa say NPP minister agriculture minister who okuta fertilizer na donkey dey cross it. I was na donkey na cheche fertilizer bonechi. And ananya the pet no. On gasa say one day one factory you go for Dr. Gu President Akufo-Addo command and sa wona vrongo. Aba pay you go for tricycle wo China. No the aba gan na nya so mfa so bia. Minim say pet ya. On gasa say NPP pet ya. Omu CEO of Kwaku acting. Ako wiye sika yese national security action me no ka say. A odi 250,000. Ese okoye photo shoot. Hey, na ada
190,000.
Facha me 250 or say for
some manage Kwaku trust fund. Onye CEO of Kwaku nankasa but on the trust fund manager. Yeah.
Yes, action no so be so okoye. Oye acting.
I don't even know. All right. It's a fair yam shasho no.
Oye acting.
Acting.
Yeah.
Happy.
I know you see all acting.
0.9.
Na minim say the same person na papa yi kan ya. Wede mo aye o men ya tete apansam no. Den na ya adwuma wo men mu ha. Mo beje $1 na wa ahen President Akufo-Addo. Me a me chini papa. Yesi ya me tini din kra na mani ewu. Na me dane me hu minim say mense sem baby me free na. Because baby aba penny free. Me hu papa penny o twa ntrosa. Eti mi kasi ye be ye $1 ye 1 cedi. Mu di free 1 cedi $1. President Mohammed Benso ebedu $3 cedi $1. Na ene dollar ne ya he. Na wati mi abetena che se wani nwuhwe kra na uni hwe ma wase ne wia no. Uni hwe ya be kan bibi che Ghana for say ko hospital amu we record. Ko achi motor hospital na ko hwe. Na ko to paracetamol. Mani ndi 2 years na ko hwe se yare na unya na wo ko na ye ntimi mfa na den ne ye folder for. Bibi MBB. Just me use the word useless. So what I say? A very useless political party. Just say amunti mi nyere.
I don't see you don't want to use it, but you've used it.
Say me chair say me use. Nti wa beti me di bibi ahye ho ama me. Me Petty way ya petty ya kan ho asem. Kwese de Ghana, den na Ghana yedin. A oga se yem professor solution. Na den ya to abama wo se bra na obi from a man solution na. Nti kasa bebrebe na o kan no. Mo be si refinery wo secondary. Mo ba be yesi mo na mo ba na NDC asan be che mo de monye. I think that this is an insult to even the listeners. We shouldn't even go on that scope. It's an insult straight. Ya meti almost say Ukraine Ghana war. Ya 6 years ni. Uko marketer. A broke ground to me to. Ya ngoti Venice agriculture minister say a bro ni because of Ukraine Ghana war. A Ukraine Russia war. Now the Ukraine Russia war me na say okay dey. And no Russia for there and say Ukraine for there. You have simply mismanaged the economy. You had no business doing making the region 6 when we had no money. You wasted money creating extra regions. You have wasted money on important things. They say Ghana, your problem is we waste. You have borrowed so much, and even the interest are you due to your dollars. You go to your cities. Now say maybe na meet you see dollar CD contest be no more the dollar back to her. Just in the city near Besabos. The fundamentals of the economy has been broken. Now I need wuna but now how about NDC yourself. Now the Ghana to Abama was bra. Now the Gacha NDC was a Muntimina and then this in that so. It's an insult to Ghanaians. We should move away from that. Our problem in Ghana, they say, we have borrowed so much. Sikaka cry one. Oh, I'm breaking it down. The Amma dollar now could do 10 cedis. 10 cedis to $1. No. They see any say. Pressure or dollar no so. Or my number boosting so much. So far mobile no. Yeah, car you see I didn't over $400 billion.
No, Ghana cedis.
So fetch me. Over 400 billion Ghana cedi. Now, ya kobo busia na ya mbon wo Ghana cedi mu. Inti se ya bon busia 300,000 na ye kotua. We have to equate say sika na nke yes cedis to $1 no. Say see akoye 10. We are using more of our currency no to go and borrow more dollars to go and service our debt. Me say me no ka say mo next month syndicated loan Kwaku. Omo kobo busia. Ni ya send akotua ye kobo busia 1.6 billion. They are going to Yabusia. Now I better na beka check Ghana for say NDC for ne koye dey. Now over ko mo amuni pa ya koche no. Photoshop. Also koye Photoshop. Says say 50,000 or say mere fibo no. Oh, I don't want to descend into all these petty things. Ghanaians do not want to know ni bakura o koye Photoshop. What this can now find? Let's put the economy on track. Ya koton ya ma wo marketer. Eni na hia ya ma me mo. Eni na hia Ghana for. Say the be ko ne atene ma so. And then say abeye ani abeye say asresem no na NDC for the ye say. And NDC for the tiabem. We need to get serious with the economy. We are talking about our daily bread. We don't talk about any hospital na yeah record. I mean Uma SS3 adie we ya. Oh, he can do it. This is just,
are you saying say medical conditions, any medical care improve? I mean
in what condition did it we are I think so sometimes we should upgrade when we talk about economy now. Not in relation to what you were saying.
Obviously a pager conversation.
Yeah, pager conversation.
But we know
you created
it's not a social intervention worth mentioning. Medicare no has now improved. Digitalization no ama speed up the process of healthcare. Any records keeping near they're not canon, and you don't appreciate these.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, most people have always, even some of my own colleagues.
Happy 98.9.
Okay.
I especially with the digitization project. Personally, I think it's a wonderful thing. But you see, let's equate digitization to our current state of the economy. What is our problem now? Our only problem in Ghana, they say, we have a government who is running around preaching one district, one factory. Yet we have failed in that sector. Okay, Chairman said, so why what is our problem? We have an economy that even their one district, one factory. What? Oh, I want the minister to come. I'm making check Ghana for say, you buy and in that state saying here, one district, one factory is a CR no, yetimia raw materials or Ghana as a CR and output no, exported this product. Am I say? Oh, I don't think this is the level of conversation we need to hear from people, especially people who represent the government.
Okay.
All I mean, can I say, those events saying, healthcare. I mean, it's a wonderful thing.
Okay.
I applaud it. But I'm saying, sir, let's up our game. Ghanaians are listening to us. They say, I mean, okay, you have to light bill, you have to light bill, you have to water bill. Even events saying oil products for yes,
yeah.
Then one will ask, say, ESLA MBP for extending it to 10 years. No, why do we extend ESLA? Just because we need all this to absorb the shocks. I think that this is where the direction. You shouldn't come and insult people who are still suffering.
No, he never insulted anyone.
Oh, says the way you see things is different from the way I see.
But see, as soon as DTA. And
Kwaku
Boateng. Mame now I say I'll be back to you. Now where the Ashime pass at me and be area interview because there's another flyer out. Now NPP for Masumbeya Shirofe. I want for some more Masumunjo. Now meaning how they will tag this. Because we know I'm saying Crusaders for Ken. In collaboration with musical team for Ken. Organizing gospel music show for Ken. And Mohammed Canada Japan atoso. Ana Tabita Kum Daha Ya Sapon Wom, Great Ampon Wom, Kwaku Jesi Wom. Just say all the top gospel musicians nina na almost say a 70 year. Na me chen dia me hwe so no. First Samuel 22:23. Na and also kaya minim se we so no e fall under the organizations now and also associations identifiable groups now party no a question almost to desist from projecting any presidential hopeful now. But we'll get to that bit later on. But you move on the conversation on the utility hikes and what it seeks to bring us. Enra, I read out Gabby's post to you. Say Neniaje, the reception amount for Dema utility tariffs, because it's a sign say when you deliver and you ask people to support you to pay, they will definitely do. Into no utility tariffs now abano a good move but minimum how Awal will react to this tariff adjustment. No, let's do 10 minutes of this very topic here.
No, me that's 98.9.
Yeah, because this indicator loan and saying the asambe to kuku ni nekeka. Niso ontiasia. Started indicator loan in 1994. Omain to kuku da ye de busiana na to kuku. Since 1994 na de busia to kuku kopem ne. So ene I can say the busia when Mahama was going into around 1.2 billion. According to 1.6 billion because cocoa no ya ye cocoa adwuma chen wo bia aban bia ni ho from Kwame Nkrumah to ene wati cocoa chen the highest cocoa yete in the history of this country under Akufo-Addo just 2 years ago. The highest.
How many metric tons?
Over 1 million, 1.4 million. Just go and check. The highest in the history of this country. It is a just can't be bria. And what I say, yeah, but to cocoa ni be I'm a cocoa, Kuyanino, not Wanyani Sika. It is indicated loan, Mr. Minia. Started since 1994 and started to you with syndicated loan. Was he one district, one factory in Yejuma? I say, service, or work was your own the Dokuna Abbey, the Twashi, the Wabin, at least if for nothing at all. Minim say, a kunfi juice on what the bidder. If for nothing at all, a kunfi juice on what will be, minim say what the bidder crowder. Because I'm more shed that the Eshes Anka there. Nanka nyeda na won kama beka say ade kura no omo ye factory nyede
okay but ede
in some
the prime ginger correct
for now wo ho omo afiase no omo aka bom with the factory a omo ye tea roll afiase ho sa Commander Sugar Factory na moko sesa Captain Smart moko gu ho koka say a start adwuma na keka ho mo ye morning show that no adom fm boa moko ye morning show wie ye no I produce propaganda and produce even atreba ko no
wo tie epa ho ada ben 98.9
oma test run ama yahu sugar ni bi wo ho a video no ho metimi asande ama no wo hu say we are reviving it under 1D1F because yanka say on my
and India ni bi gina was sugar is here, sugar is here no.
Your partner
Sugar is here, sugar is here.
with sa Indians and say na be ya e betimi a produce ewa.
Sugar is here, sugar
so
is here.
your manifesto. In the manifesto ni you can pay. So we are collaborating with a private sector na one district one factory. Nti yeso omasena na omonso de omudi aba na de aye. Say existing independent person obie mu a no obie so kasa preko ni others no so ebeji bi bie mu. Oh sorry NDC ni say oh there be obi in factory 10 years ago and I said 20 years ago da be na mo be so na sen. Ya so nipa na sen say obiem sa na e kan. But campaign bia e o cliche e on nsama ayeka say na be catch da. You see one district one factory.
If I'm call tariff no so why justify mo near man kakra tariff no justify na me.
On tariff no.
Awal.
I think say ye nyina ye jetum say oman no e wo hu ye him. Nti anka ye ka tariff adjustment dia na anka yakase anka yentuntwen so kakra say na gabi kan ye no say oti adjustment a dede a eba oman yi mu no 1 TB esan say obi anim say for the past 6 years no a ye ba ban mu yetimi amakane ya na gina so 6 years ni nyina gina so ken e gina so wie ye no in the entire 6 years no ene udi 28 na ka ho a increment na o strike bibia in the entire 6 years no yatum only 18%, just 18%, because about in 2017 na kana ya na njina so the bomodi mani jina so nti yantu even one ayukra 2018 yete so eti kane abo e jina so wie ye no yesante so 2019 it will move by about 10%, 11%. Yet yesu by 20 something percent, and it will move by only 10%. And ye sign ebema Ghana for omo lifeline omuntua kese no. Omo kuda for 6 months no muntua kapreba in 2020. No muntua 1 Ghana kra. Omo ye lifeline no. Omo household nso esante so ma omo. If you can nominally free, or Bibia nominally free for 3 months. And a yaba almost on 300%, because for the past 6 years, Roman Shadan Tumu, Oman Tumu Kra, Omu Tumu 11%. And Omutanasian Omuka say 28%. It cumulative local Bibia Bumwa, Yaba Bemunia 100 and only 18%. Let me the figures and amount. Na wohumpa se ampa o compare to time na yeda sumu nso na yetua ho ka yetua sumu no ka ye bae in 2017 yantum in 2018 yete so by 21%, in 2019 and it increased by 11% into 2021 ne free 11% abeka 10%, in 2020 yantum in 2021 yantum. In 2020, no crana make us for Ecoya, Omukonum free. Emma for 6 months to cry, they are not more lifeline, they are not a free cry, Omuntia Capra, but in see the industry of this country. Say, a casa a bind say, Obia or Yenia or ye or Tricania Biano, at least onion free. And see that. But I ain't na. You really, and into Nama say no, about 28%. No. Yenim say, what we are here, Mudia. And so, a person, you can't any ginaso. Oh, compared to 2012 to 2016, because all the mills, on the Okabe Binti, Abiana, and Timianye. The starting free Mahama started 2013, because in 2012, election year and tum, but in 2013, Omutu by 46%. Ne Nikaniao. Tam na dum so cross that edru ni apogee na 46%, in 2015 50%, in 2015 53%, 2016 omantum okabo mo 4 years of Mahama na 149% na otum enso na nya kanea okay say radio stations bi okumase that time na okumase ebitum 10 ebitum 9 a bona no matum program a nyina omuntimi because ho nyina esum no Garden City Radio state owned radio station no almost start adwuma 6 o'clock anopa etum 10 Kumasi minim Accra dia because that time na me meet Kumasi but now almost start adwuma na omupon 10 ebie 6 o'clock anopa because yedum kanea now so still abai need to move 149%. Okay, say ISA University of Ghana a report to be say sika Ghana for share due to kanea na engine sono over $2 billion within that period 3 years of doom so 2013 to 2016 sika ye share nipa ewuye okay say dunkwa area ho o hyew dia kwa bi saa ma no koda abrosan no soro e ma ne tito e ewuye o hyew nko a ma fugu ebeye the order of the day any sa your friend say atade a wa hye Africa because untimi to atade ebi koda for 24 hours 48 hours off 12 hours on se dia okoso kanea no ebom tra mo be ko be 62 hours because ni ure fina mo obom tra eno ano yet na sinyina but these are the things I but the first thing I and say 2017 year say kanea no be gina so wie no and it say kanea bo no so by 21% in 2018 and I too just 10% and no chere will say ampa Ghana for etiase and nothing amade bia make us Ghana for the
happy
Ghanaians have become
98.9
discerning by the day in day out Ghana for etia mamuase ehu the baby aban who say aban starting now the bibi ba obe who say Ghana for etimi etu gina e ka say dey be we dey impene
by Monday yene Association of Commerce and Industry for the nkomo omubo anjo so kra
exactly but we share omo dey no kra na yen household no kra tuache ho in terms of percentage.
No, but doesn't matter. And what they also saying is it's going to affect their cost of production.
Yes, a matter.
Thereby,
a matter ni say.
Sachet water for say they might come out with new increase in.
Yes, say anka
producer price no.
Sanka omutum ye to omu de no bebre a. Eno kire wo say onhwe kura na oma kate omadwuma yefo. Oka setama na engine so no. Workers bebre eja adwuma. Yama omu hu say entimi nye up to capacity. They will say yin crofo.
No, but what has changed? Say if now increase
yes, so buy no increase no.
Producers say they will be affected and thereby consumers will bear the final effect.
If for there. Omu timi etua kese echen the all year production no. Say the bear at least a bit me aba. Entimi nye static. Entimi enkase ebia ya better sokra ama omo at this point in time yakwa ahohiahia mu yenso ya pese kanea no gina so because the more e gina so no the more mbetimi aye production ne bebre yet ase obi bie ni ho a even 2% ena de beka ho a e be affect obi but omo nti ase say at least munya relative kanea e gina so from 2017 up to today entumu no Odi ni nyina ka ho for 6 years na 18% depend on aban yatum because aban a business friendly.
But does these increases no I don't even know how to put it. I mean, what's the correlation between and wages? People are also demanding say if that's the trend there, then wages too has to be increased.
Aban ajatum say obema Ghana adwuma eni bia cost of living
allowance. Happy 98.9
December. Inti aban adwuma eni bia ebenya 15% of na ketua every month. Kopim December ebia omo ebeye the nhihyeya entumu beba next year. Yes anka ejina so iti ade no aban start bibi obeboa and by the end of this month no na ketua for na adwuma for na ketua no na etimi aba ebetimi aboa iti we ni de Ghana for ehutama na yodum so ma na etua for sa edum no 12 hours on 48 hours off no kra no na utua kanea chain ene because even that time no ye ba ye no ye ntumu ye ma kanea no gina so etua be 4 billion in terms of a car na da ho ama sisi kanea ne gina so dia eno kire o sa ampa ntumu no enye obi anape nanso na necessary evil I was saying nyina ye na ama omu nyina jetum
Awal mama na was Kwaku remember also on the hikes Kwaku na me no ka say you hey wo na me no ka say to aso
hikes no unia
da binya no a fufuo na wo ya
baby o man na do no say me nua ka say na ye me ya so menye sure so mo ba o me no mo ka so mo ba be ye one Ghana one pineapple juice and I say one Ghana one when they say Indian man holding sugar it will come and also yeah day me say one district one factory no mo ye sa pineapple no classic I mean ye me ko ebu am to be my member what I'm saying is say let's not belittle the argument mo agigi sika my individuals so omunya ye Ghana fu me kra men ka say omu ye MB before they can say ye hu value no cause sika na anya mu sika o ye Ghana fu sika inti ye hu say amount na mo de share adwuma we mu no this has been the output concerning employment. This has been the output concerning revenue to the government. I don't think so where you be BSC and Kofaba and Ghanaians do not appreciate today. Ye mamusika ye hu de mudi sika na koye. That is all we are asking. Said the company Jews they are kumfi. Me kra me support it. Let us see the rest, because we are 1 out of 1 million. And I mean can say yangaza 1 kumfi 1 Ghana and now 1 kumfi for 8 years of NPP term. There be a 1 district 1 factory. Young could want me and yen per district and there will be any money in young her baby allocations are more what has been the input? Because me no here it has been a total waste. It's been just slogans. Ubakade empty plot in Yakuku Zika Makrabrani. Oh, yeah, NPP ni. Shini ho. That is what I'm complaining about. Let us not use just 1 out of a single one to use as your friend is saying a stepping stone to what you feel that. Mini say nanka me feel say Obeka say ye man penny His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. And maybe another then candidate Akufo-Addo. Eba bepe power. Obeka che Ghana for say ye me bana mabete te petrol so. Uni anya sa no beka
if I hear your manifesto, I can say petrol.
No, but campaign messages, Maybe I manifesto didn't capture. They are on platform. Nanado can me ba metete so.
And we are mills. Metil do a
mills. No, Nanado an can be.
Our he. Oh, so audio be brave boy 90.
Well,
you can't be. I say by
time.
Okay, I'm okay, but and the MB before so one can move Johnny everyone. I mean, any problem. Oh, but Ghana for ye nyani akọ COVID mu. And COVID hunsun so aban say aban complaining even more than ye nipa na COVID no higher no COVID time aban na how on say ono not ni V8 mu ade bi omo up and down the people like us who were walking in the hot sun working to just to get our daily bread ye na ye COVID hunsun so ne ba ye so when ye echi no aban so ma 3 months free water. Nanka, to me, it would have gone a long way. Abayni Chano, just after this, to implement a 1% COVID levy. Now, Babusana say, now Abayni ye voting man say, or you're so super incompetent indeed. We vote for a government to come and solve our problems. We don't vote for people to come and increase our problems. Abayni was so every single sector, no increase bibi. Mini aneka sana make us enko reason why inka light bill no water bill lakoso. Wenti mi anka. Meaning say ono angasa kra they don't even appreciate the problem. Wahu unia the enti amusan to light mu no. Omo ne PUC for public utility regulators no. Meeting. Omo ko bobusia over $7 million. Now, that 7 million no, is just about 40% of their monthly revenue. Into almost me absorb this. Into almost chat to Ghana for so. I am very simple and short.
Sana uhuno, and Asano Maka.
Oh, me pacho ukuta fo ko online na kokan. Enya me na make. Na check why the increase in the water bills no. Omo ye press conference. We enya so mo ko share
then. No, yeah, I'm aware.
No mo. Omo ye press conference. Omo ne PUIC. A stakeholders meeting. Cause me sure say baby I will nim there do no ya aware say enya say omo sorry ya no mo beka. They have to go through PUIC. Yeah. So one of the reasons omo ma ya no. Yes sir omo ko bobusia. Which is $7 million dollars into to defray that cost. Cost name me no. They also have to push it on consumers. Now bebusa say more bobusia because your aban is so incompetent. Okute sika o hu di ode ni enya president of Fewiem shen. Yetimitua chese uhwe sika yetua enya sika ketwa. Even when we were in COVID time. And this government will come back and still increase light and water bill. The torment and the suffering again of Wokomwana. I think that sometimes we should address the issues. Because I don't think the government understands what he's putting us through. Yan two abama buying. Say I buying a 2 year to no. On some very 2 and a 12 for. Because they say no one here whom we. I buying a Waji COVID levy, another 2. Say a 2 now, Sunday, 12 for. Now it's a 2 year cojet and no cost to our beam.
Jetuo. We are Jetuo.
Ubebusa say, where did we go wrong as a country? So want me solve a problem now. Don't add yourself to the problem. Amutum because of their light bill, and it's just because of their operational costs.
But my musa and Okania at the same Unya Kaniano, it's so.
Oh, me say it's because of a Mary Nick car power. President Mohammed by.
And yes, I'm far home, but I say Jinasu here.
Say Nuntina, baby, I may one.
Okay, investments now we go.
A year go Munintina by.
Who fast one and the
President Kufuado, Okom manifesto, make a yamasa minguta Omodiano. Amoka some bar by ye, Amoba generating power with the sea. Messi be mu manifest, not just a mu manifesto, Grandma can say. Amoka said they were coming to generate. Well, there is this kind of generation of power where they use. I think it has to do something with the sea. But you see, you free her. Be you answer na mako. No, money hano. See, you free her. From the sea. And I say no, yeah, teshi distillation. Why? Na ni say all kasegu. Ya to abama ban. Ame ya beye teshi. Ya to abama ban. Emma oba ye no dodi wanim no wa beye Rage Hospital. Oba ya obe create 1111 hospital.
It's older than Mahama.
Oh, it's older. Na Rage Hospital. Upgrade NDC na.
It is older than Mahama. O si wako ye Rage Hospital. Asa obi. Omo no say script omo say Rage Hospital.
Oh, Miss Rawa.
Me ka say na da hono. Esi hono. E che Mahama.
Em say chi kasa no me be. Kasa no me be ko bofo. Me hu say me nua ni chi na ya no nte ase. So obi ka say wasi a me ka say me na me ko fast men ko si. Me say baby ana hospital na do no. O hwe face lift here dia
mama pejam.
Ye ni onyem ni Mahama.
Say wasi. O ka say wasi a enye no kra nya Mahama because it was in 2011.
Omo na boa omo ye expansion works.
Mahama dey so incompetent.
I me they said the incompetent one no. Eba you to me left a hospital to this status. Males no a PPP until the end.
Males na okasa Mahama.
Males no a PPP until the end.
Any Rollins nyuma nyina fa Mahama.
To the abubu NDC fo nya wi na de omunya aka ho ne yango. Inti omo time omo ba in hospital there no mutimi ye. Omo ko bubula so omo ba be see hospital. Edi hu sika nya. Na ada omo see hospital wo. Now one thing I want Ghanaians to understand, sir, at this very time, do we actually need 111 hospitals, Anna?
Yes.
Would they be able to build 111 hospitals before they leave power? The question is no. So if Amuntiminya, Why don't we COVID by ye?
Any pay Omuguso ye. Omotem soon. So
111 was Omuguso ye.
Oh, that's I mean there are ongoing works. Are you saying sir, none of the sites project in course over?
Timacho ahin no maye. Or to her own chain baby.
Because on my area, but I mean
because on my area
progress.
ahin no more started. And the mibusa.
You are starting more than 100. Ye ho askwara point. Yeah, ene ya no kwa obi a ofi akra ba bia no. Ufi Kumasi e ba akra. Udru Wawi Eastern region. Corona your friends Ingirisi on the right hand side after the hospital no. Omasia Edru Lentil cra. The same hospital now.
NPP for the intro.
And the president. Yeah, me say me chire baby e wa kwan ho.
Hospital o ma ye nyia na o ma start. Enu kura no manya permit. Me say Google President Akufo-Addo ankasa beka say omunya permit nti no muntimi start na me dem nim say hospital no no na esi o saban na esi o
permit no say assassin sem
ebi wo ho assassin sem na ye problem that's all
omuni assassin ne kro mudisi na be dey no mo
permit ben
me say omuni assassin ne kro mudisi na be dey no mo what I'm saying is that we shouldn't insult Ghanaians uni assassin ne kro ba besi ne kro
Ghanaian sem no ko fa
o gaza se na mayedi
Awal Jairofono.
I think so. Sometimes, Ghanaians should hold them responsible. Yeah, we are COVID. Ninya, I went to me and see one hospital.
Okay. Why admit say Okanya so in recent times? Unsi so.
Oh, Kanye ane die na make Kanye better in your name John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
The modern ball.
Amerini Kappa.
Oh, enya no kwa. Oko northern region.
Nsuo ne so unsi so ba.
Plant back.
Nsuo ne so unsi ba.
Every 2 weeks it me ba bear twice and 3 times. Oba menye sure say akra ha. Obi wo ha ni nsuo ba for the whole week. Everybody honestly me menya we. But the mimi nim ne say omo rushing nsuo no. And omo de ko ha no omo de akoha. I think that has been the tradition. It hasn't been even in I think the NDC time.
To pay more so that
no, that is not the reason why.
To
the reason why na make the reason why omo mu de me PURC no. And na make a chair we.
Okay. Don't worry.
Na me na wase Kwaku Boateng Awal nyabotre.
About the nyame say
you know what come as say who
o kaza me ka say waje time ne be half.
No wanje o kakra ya bi no the war. All right, so yeah, move on to other issues because you're 30 minutes more. Awal nyabotre. So now Bloomberg I say a recent currency performance ranking by Bloomberg has classified the CD as the worst performing currency across the globe. Bloomberg tracked the performance of 150 currencies in the world, and the cedi placed last in terms of performance since the beginning of the year. So, in less than 8 months, the cedi has come under intense exchange rate pressure due to its continuous depreciation to some major international currencies, such as the dollar, pound, and the euro. According to data put out by the Bank of Ghana, the cedi began the year at $1 to 6 Ghana cedis. And just a month ago, one could exchange $1 for 7 cedis, 43 pesos. And in less than 20 days ago, traders needed an average of 9 cedis, 37 pesos to buy just $1. This means the cedi has lost more than 3 cedis, 30 pesos of its value due to the dollar in less than 8 months. Awal, you touch on this then. A bit of statement, na General Secretary, they buy our caution members on campaign any form of endorsement proud to the parties deciding on the roadmap or no. I know let's do 10 minutes. We'll come back to other stories. Yeah.
Don't the answer say. Me nua no nim ekwan e fa so etu eye kanea ene nsuo mu kra. Wo si de ntia o mu de koda PURC da be nya ho na de koda ho. Ye tumu a PURC ena oman no ya hye ne se ono na betimi egina ye no o mu ntem. Na watimi aye enti enye ECG na call ya omko hu e wo se omo ne omo etnase eye nhyehyeye ema omo gitum ansa na omo timi alevi Ghana for enti enye se bia omo hyeda na omo call ho omo ntimi ntum age se PURC ena omo tenase okay ansa na omo timi aye a state agency a responsible for that regulation, Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. Into omuna eye sa regulation no ede ema. Again we say your friend saying your district no hospitals in Timinye. Mahama can say we see 100 200 senior high schools. one of the reasons our first year or cancer went to me and you say why assassin and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
One of the reasons first year, second year, was say assassin away. You can say every district say who here say be district office your friend say hospital baby ana. Hey, now won't tell my emu. And I drew COVID Pentecost for na dumia krama yetimi fa nkrofo kogu ho. Meboa, yes ukrom ho. Enya ho na ye do COVID for kogu ye.
Quarantine you ho no, yeah.
Because ye nshede ni hospitals akese. Abrochire kura hospitals wo baby anu kura no nkrofo wuyi. Iti hu say hu hia say benya hospital baby a. Again uko read the manifesto ye kan. Say district any hospital be a be district be district hospital. Askore mampo. Nipa e wo ho be 200,000. Yeah, ti honkwa be 200,000. Muntaka watna parliament since 2005. Since 2005 up to eneno were a health committee member in parliament. Any polyclinic crowd. Afi na Akufo-Addo AC hospital as part of the one district one your friend say district one hospital no. Yeah. And Osimai agenda 111 no. Since 2005 hospitals amuka so musina santimemu nyina no amuka so mu besi no asokore mampo asawasi constituency polyclinic krani ho obi yare a gese okọ manhia anase okọ anuam clinic a private hospital ehọ na nyina no obi obo aboni na keka ho na wayare a ehọ na ekọ health centers nko a bare e ba ye asokore mampo hene ama ye 15 acres of land e was asokore mampo CCC achire ho yes hospital ni bi ho inti ye de anka ye nsafa
so come on ponso sase ne nsan
go ho who say architect inti
yeah
watwitwa sase na ye no who say animu ho no CCC achire ho no say asore nko na ho
yeah
asore sorry akase ya okumasi nyina watwa ma omo na opposite CCC no so eno so ye factories nko a inti wo ye residential ye nto ma factories nko a asore ma point there wa ya yes inti sana very important say every district be abenya hospital ye yare na ye wo say ekọ baabi ekọ say ekohwe ehun yare na ye besi ama ye wo say there be enye integration no say na me dai say bia bibi bana me yare a ya me ko Manshia hospital ho na ya me ko it is say na me ko Ridge hospital omo bo me records na me bibia ba kire say me ba me records ni a wo say adenti na ye records eti up to now ye mfa book no e be den na ya timi integrate hu eno boa doctor na manu hu say oh we dey say ni yare ye malaria pa inti dia bai e wo say treat ni say very important eno ka ye ka oman atumpon a wo health very important. And international president Akufo-Addo edin adwen akoto health. And again digitalization no enu nso yi corruption fi ho. Because we here say yes can first no who ko renew under Mahama who ko renew health insurance who ko line tintin the whole day unko ye wadwuma so. And utua 9 utro star 929 e wo phone so sisi a ye ka say anka obi fra wo say e wo kade e ka tell wo say ni health insurance wu a ukase wi a wote ha ya wo for within 2 minutes we renew am
star 929 ye national lottery for a short code and your health insurance
star 929 hash me use super anti na ama de bia no me ka enu ane se obeye no akọ hospital wo gina hospital wo sese ya within 2 minutes obeye na watimi access healthcare
NL the any star 959
exactly we dey star 929
no I'm say too sure too direct
yeah those and me said dan twalo to timi nim
what we mafia mo no the message be about what say it's been a while you played your lucky numbers why don't you give it a try today dial star 959 hash for too sure too direct Pam, win and get paid the same day and that one same
wow
national lottery Samia
Okuno so na akọ revamp ho sano
or your mafia
na health we your friend say o si o mekania de gina so na so ameri any car power ye kan me say eno nko a o si o esirem ho baby plant bi ani sirem esirem plant bi ani
ho adaben what happened
so you come to the cities
Debbie, car power ni Ameri no. Eye 500 your friend saying megawatts.
Yeah.
Ni me anu nyina we 250 we 250. And then your peak demand the 3,000.
All right, so on the CD4 then.
Maybe I also my topic me no. CD any your friend saying general secretary.
Yeah, sorry,
yes.
Patron.
I think say the general secretary Abeka no very very important. Especially say we obi a we penny or party no. The here kese pa ne say absolute unity share than ni bia. But the unity of purpose is very important. Yen nyina jitum se ekwan e pesimi afaso na Ghana ntimi atumpon na party ni so anya very much stability ni se be break the 8 no mpanimfo bebre aba ebi kura e di atudwa ebi so kura emekan se on be contest joga te se on be contest ogidi se obetima break 8 no kene Japan aba enim se no kura dia but waba se ono so be gina obi a beka ye hia kese pa ne se we a party officer e was a conductor who eye men ko gina obi echi esan se wo wini wi a onhwe a na adwuma na ye den ama wo e wo ba bia oda party na anim ena nsema ankrofo nso eka ene eye ensenkaye bia eba obetimi promote o candidate without necessarily denigrating anyone ene hopsin opacho de nenso asem no yakama in 2020 whoever becomes our flag bearer asem ba kuya wakan NDC for beka hosem eti eno no wa okoya na so oba
Wotie epa ho adaben wo happy 98.9
enye ono ni pem National Council Steering Committee and atena se hu se wo ye referee se wo ye obi a wo ye party officer ukuta ye dibra menko gina obi achi yenim se nkrofo mi ye a o hye chiri tama ye kan se president kufo eche ye alanchramante achiri no oba bonti beka so o alanchramante
Debbie
on kan da e o ba bia obi anso eni ni audio na se ni bibia kire but at least utimi support ni pa no ekwan bia but se wo bepa bonten na wo beka se we de ye de no kwa nyeye we na de kwa ebeyeye no ye nkrofo nyina no obia timi di president man ye we have the men and now we NDC
Wotie epa ho adaben wo happy 98.9
we ni tade na oye sika e na odoko gina a chairman se wo building omu base no kra no e dey na see party
for some epa ho adaben wo happy 98.9
ene ebusa ho se mahama ni ho a hwan na begina omu ni obi a
omu ni obi a say Kwaku Boateng onye obi
oh but you know even before say enkrofo be declare so begina kwa unim say asumasi beko unim but ene bisa ho se NDC we Dr. Dufo o yi ni ti ene wa unua pani your friend say
kojobo nsu
ebe ka se
onye mi nua pani bia onye mi nua pani bia
98.9
oni me mu abusuan
so o free sentiment mu ntina
o de ja no
kojobo nsu se
trimu denden
Ghana for epese omuhu obi a on for with promiscuity and corruption and I say hey abrante pe bitina why ni okoka sasem no say me gira president ni bi esan say Ghana for pani pa omu gini dia onye on for in who with corruption onye katase ni proye on kotena BBC na abusa say wo we are for why we skada say me as Mahama na say me as eyo mampani wo see there be Ghana for pay BBC omu peni pa ono so woni emasem ne nekeka ho ene ka say kope be bitina nti why di me no so be gina biomu ha
me da say Awal mama na wa say
yeah de no
all right
according to EIU latest report omu ye no
Wotie epa ho adaben wo happy
NDC our chance
98.9
come bet me 2024 nesu so omu di Mahama ba obi bia NPP be yi ni bia no e be win against Mahama eno kire wo say we NPP ni a don't misconduct yourself
all right
Awal kambom
Martin
na yem timi enye obi abetimi be
and this Canada Japan music show no a fall under list of activities will be engaging na obe face party no sanctions and
me did say idea
gospel
iba
music show for Ken.
Idea iba ya me did say because honorable Alanchramante party na invite no
Yeah.
say ombe chirichirim say sa ade na e course work mase no ono na hye chira na ene ya no party I invite no say omra na ombe chirichirim e Vincent Asefua okotena
Yes, you be amromra so there, but don't you think Alan invites no some way somehow no a warring for the party?
Debbie ya invite MP
Na MP ono ni Alan yepe. Alan pedigree no eno ne MP ni pedigree.
MP an elected officer of the party.
And I'm saying say Alan the onko declaration me obi a onko kasa obi. Alan wa kasa
party
obi.
hierarchy.
No, I'm saying say
Alan is only a minister, not a party officer.
But
sir, we in your friends say MP no on the ticket of the party no koji seat in my.
Good.
So ye can nipa odimu ewo party ni ena.
Member of Parliament.
Member of Parliament.
Who do say a cabinet minister?
No? Yes, or sorry, minister.
But member of Parliament, cabinet minister, or concerning development according to constituency.
Very important because but unfortunately, member of Parliament and job security, cabinet minister, and any bit me.
And true.
Into ye dia will be bit me.
Awal, Mame Koko, we spent some few minutes on Adwasafo. All right.
We Vincent Asefua echo declare Dr. Baumia. You are inviting no.
Yeah.
You are inviting Hopes in Adoya because or can say Srim for in sama or Kekaya no. And as I invite Alan Chramante, honorable, say Ombrana or Nusin Chrim. So I didn't win him Hubia. So I saw him Hubia, that's fine.
All right, may I say, all right. Kwaku Boateng Bremu on the cities fall now. Bloomberg say is the worst currency globally, you know, and meaning so you have something to share on the NPP. And your statements now on the Abba.
Don't want man can answer.
Which is
Bloomberg, dear, okay, Manu.
Yeah, Pacho, you Kwaku answer.
Yebusa and Bloomberg, dear, Mini Aiden and Namanama, Haman will be any hot. Never I could see. Hey, wouldn't you Bloomberg, the idea? Oh, who see it? Oh, who said I'm before Zumai? If we know, I know I'm a man. Adi Yamawaka
98.9.
Adi Yamawaka.
That's any fair. So,
Adi ya no be kanka wanka. Only we can about CD we. That is the common. That is the only thing. Our currency, the worst in the we are saying. Just all Sri Lanka there. Oh, now Sri Lanka the Yankai said. Membo na kwa yes president Akufo-Addo di ono ni nua moteso e ko mine ko ye mu ko tu bapa no woni fie
Sri Lanka no mu ye demo call omu presidency ho no
pepepe
na boys ni di dining hall table so
pepepe e bia it say man
fok o ka say fok ye de wo form say wonim say didi kwa kutu aso
e bia say man panyi di and the dollar is the worst performing, the cedi is the worst performing. City na ko jail. Dollar na enya bill. Na your president na bubu o man ye hu de omo ye. The common problem in Ghana na say we have leaders. Ghana is not a poor country. We just have leadership with poor knowledge on how to manage the economy. That is our only problem. And the effect of our weakening cedi no is the increase in the dollar na you know. You see how Ghana now be say we import here. So we had the amount of money I will be used to answer now the aba. La Bianca issue, Mami Kwa import chicken over 40% of the Ghana chicken consumption in here. Local ones are earning 10%. And we talk of one district, one factory. Why don't we empower Ghanaians to produce more? Well, I think that one district, one factory should be engineered towards Ghanaians producing more so that we would reduce our consumption from of import.
The importation, yeah.
Yes. And on the Bema you see are strong. Our current situation you see are weak it's because our insatiable need, partly because of our Ghanaians Nangasa. And we have a government who does not even understand the basic understanding of governing a nation. And omotiso. And omoti ti o mind yene pansam. Moko bobusia ni abobusia ko tua bosia moje to na eto no yasan de akotua to foforo. What kind of economic is this? Na ye nua ti ho yakasa bebre na mahama fa he. Is this what Ghana na make us wo? sometimes you need a tea for kasa. Let's show them some decency. Yeah, momu who baby we came from to where we are now. You bet your Montreal grassy you see 100 hospitals are. Yeah, minimizing the news a 5 penny. Oh, I don't think that sometimes I see a show gross disrespect, sir. Oh, in Toronto, you can see too much. Nice, you move.
I'm 200 senior high schools. No,
oh, who said you already make komechi? Oh, we are going forward. Menya sure say. Menya sure say. Ghana for pesa amembo nanke that's what so. You came with better ideas. Over 6 years ni poultry farmers are complaining say even common corn yenya be ma ingokonre. Na mo blame Russia and Ukraine war. Abai ni any ideas to govern the country. That is the only problem. We are last year, everything 2020 to 2021, our oil export was over $4.2 billion. Ghana is not poor.
And how much was it?
Ghana is not poor. We only have poor leadership. The economy problem in our import of foreign product doesn't. Yeah, prefer solutions, which on no kasa about 10 minutes no. When to me and prefer just one solution to onona buying crime and yeah, you better import no so. Yeah, one district, one factory, a very laudable project. Yeah, sa project. You better me a shemukena. Na Ghana for your production net me akoso, so that we will not over relying on importing. Cause we import here. Eso of course Ghana sikei. Na dia kwa manone for there. Ni nya boa ma ye sidi ni ye week. Sidi ni ye week reflect in everything. They see a dollar cost rule. Enche, ye fango ni yenye wo krom ha. Ye fango na ye de kwa brochi no omakonua. Anse na omo de abrayen. Nze enche won se ye petrol bo ba be koso.
Sana e wo da na safi na yesterday.
Bon se indirectly no ye tumu a bibia bo koso. Sometimes I think say as a government no they need to think outside the box. Meaning that 2 years into, but me blame me 2 years no. The government has been unproductive for over 6 years. Over 6 years of governing. What has been the result? Over 6 years of governing, and I see the Akodu 10. Over 6 years of governing. Abane nyanyen sembia who say yeti import so a man your dollar never form. I mean, what are we talking about? Are we making mockery of we as Ghanaians?
Mamina Kwaku Boateng asks, so this one just came. Oh, Bema ya men yes sir. Now I'm always fair to you.
Next time I bantem.
Mate. Na say na una bantem, una bakani. But this one came from the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and I have a problem with this government. Say, on someone I'm here the government in power, and it's like always no. You have to allow the opposition to be on the heels of the government, not the government on the heels of the opposition. And in Kenra, John Mahama and Kwapiate Wanko donation. And the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources ebe issued this statement on compensation to Apiate victims. Well, so here comes the statement. Almost was said the Apiate Reconstruction Implementation Committee has taken note of the comments by former President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, regarding the payment of compensation by government to the victims of the Apiate disaster. The committee wishes to thank the former president for his visit and the donation made to the community. The committee also welcomes the former president's commendation of the work government has done in the community since the tragic incident. The preoccupation of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources since the incident has been to provide emergency relief to support victims, investigate the matter and apply the necessary sanctions to prevent its reoccurrence, and reconstruct the community to give the victims the dignity of life they deserve. The ministry, working with relevant agencies, provided emergency relief to the victims and has now moved them from the tents which initially housed them to a temporary accommodation pending the reconstruction of the community. The medical bills of all the injured are being borne by the government. It goes on to say, the incidents, sorry about this, I'm going to flip the page, but okay, so there's it. I'll say, the incident has been investigated, leading to a review of the entire health and safety standards in the mining industry. The reconstruction of the community is also progressing steadily with the selection of contractors and mobilization to sites. Legally, however, it is not for government to compensate victims of the incident. The ministry is nonetheless committed through the Apiate Support Fund to raise enough funds to reconstruct the community and support the victims of the incident transparently and with the highest standards of integrity. As the committee has reiterated on countless occasions, all these measures are being taken without prejudice to the right of any person to seek any lawful remedy, including the payment of compensation. The Apiate incident was very tragic, and we all call on all to approach it devoid of any partisan politics. The committee will continue to work with the ministry as well as the chiefs and people of the community to ensure the speedy completion of the reconstruction of the community. We wish to use this opportunity to call on the general public to continue to donate to the Apiate Support Fund and to help raise enough funds to complete the reconstruction and support of the community. Benito Usubio, MP, Chairperson, Apiate Reconstruction Implementation Committee, in this statement we buy. And gentlemen, on this note, we can spend some 2 minutes across board now. Yeah, they are wrap up. On this statement, and if any on Adjoa Safwa, Awal, take it away.
I think the most important thing is you better reconstruct.
No,
who don't have tracks in a copy.
Yes,
Hey, Jay.
So
now go there.
On also echo kind say at least the
I
amine
say John Muhammad.
Oh, say me see why.
Oh, and I'm making me say, "Oh, see why that was
why
so I recognize it the gender.
Now me about so.
Nipa no
So many media we can know. I recognize Muhammad no.
Omo akwa hu hiahia. Omo kwa hu hiahia be ya afini, but afi na ase na ho bo aso no. Na wo se okọ na okoye omo adoye.
Who said you see cancer?
Yes, because
na ho bo aso no.
Oh, say dada nyina no say say ade. Nti afi na wetimi akọ nti waya ade. Exactly, waya ade. Eti yeda na se. Say ono so I recognize say ampa reconstruction no e koso.
Okay.
The here kese pa ne say ade ani siye no. Baby a nipa ne beda. Say na we read this statement no. Very important. Baby a nipa ne beda. Any baby a nipa no betna. We say baby on beda nko. Any baby on betna because we say baby on beda no imprimprin no. Baby on betna afeball. Baby a na omotia.
Happy 98.9.
Compensation no omo betimi akoye because obi a ne the extent of damage a ohun. Obi o e bia the gold bishop baby nti ono so betimi aka say e bia obesiw eye company no anaso obesiw enye oman no na aye company no nti obesiw omon a watimi aye nti we ne de megidi say e betimi aye ona Joseph I believe that why are there say at least president amana adwuma president assign agi adwuma no afri nsem nti wodase Ocean Nasian crowd started free time.
Happy 98.9.
Just a rare opportunity to serve your country. Don't say I will be a minister, but you qualified to be a minister. But no, we drew her now. Why MP? Now yet Timia, did you say bit Timia one? Maybe you are Rishimu said, or bow my muno bet was why in a Juma. You are Rishimu say bit Mamma. Now, so what's an hour or 2 letters on one mania. Se backbin ebana or tuno na I can say we everywhere. There is nothing we can do.
Awal Mohammed, PR Mother Youth Employment Agency. Kwaku Boateng is also a member of the NDC. Thanks going out to the birthday man, Kwajo Sifadankwa. Nafi Isaac Adene, Thomas Kufia Samuel. From the Dawn Kwabnapra. Coming up, the One Putu Sports. Later on, you know, make time with Cassandra. The Money Hub program, no as well. But over here, TV Ghana, so Mr. And then you may on the African Women Voices, Eunice Tony will be taking a seat, and also know or they are an insightful conversation, Ebe Bremo, and to know ya now one make time with Eunice Nafi, what's here on also a program maybe or send a topic no will be women in the corporate world of business. And until then, Yabeshia Yamia Dumechna, Obia and Daddy, say dear. Then ya somewhere Jan Kokata.
Ga, Afio, Afi, Homo Ebasheshi. Happy FM, Magame Fe Omanye. We are going live and big with the 2022 Homo festivity. Happy FM is celebrating the Homo with you in a grand style. Ebafe Beye. We are plugging into the activity calendar of the Gamashi, La Traditional Council, Teshi, Osu, and the Ga State in its entirety. Enjoy the traditions and customs of the Ga people with our Game Kusum radio series every day at 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. and repeated at 8 p.m. Live broadcast of Homo football matches, regatta, Homo marathon, cleanup exercises, and the sacred sprinkling of Pope, among many other activities. Log online and treat yourself to the Ga culture in pics on all our social media handles. And just because of the Homo, HD Plus is offering the HD Plus decoder for 170 Ghana cedis. Yes, only 170 Ghana cedis.